You.
Good.
Hi, Kelly.
Tell us about Allegro. The finishing touches, where are we? Should be ready to go.
Everything's getting shined up and
Right.
spiffed up, and we're ready to bring people through and let them tour our community.
Yeah, no, so you'll be opening up here pretty soon. It's I had a chance to tour it a couple of weeks ago. When I say luxury, when you say high-end, I mean, you really need to see it to see how nice this really is.
Right. I've brought through several people now, and every time they walk in, the first thing they do is they just stop and they try to take it all in. One woman stopped and she said, "It looks like a Hollywood set or something. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really breathtaking."
Brand new facility here in St. Louis, going to open in November, as we said. Talk about the four floors and how they differ.
Well, we have 3 floors of assisted living, and then our top floor is memory care. And based on the needs of the resident, we bring the services to them in the assisted or memory care areas.
Yeah. Do you have an executive chef?
We do.
Yes.
Actually, you know, you had brought up the story about the fireman that had the cutting board.
Yeah.
And it was such a great story. So I went online to learn more about him, and he has a cookbook.
Sure.
But he also graduated from Johnson & Wales. That man was a certified gourmet chef, much like ours, who also graduated from that school.
Oh.
And I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, that's a
He
great
was a
story.
fireman that had quite a degree behind him.
Yeah. Wait, the executive chef for you guys?
Our executive chef comes from the same school
Same
as that
school.
fireman.
Got
but, I just thought it was an incredible story about him.
Yeah. Okay, good. Now, talk about this resident. We were talking off the air, and one of the residents wanted you to mention something on the air.
Right. One of my really dear residents who I spoke to every morning on my way to work, he knew that I was on the show, and he always said, "Terry, you've got to talk to the security of that building. It's so important," because where he lived, he felt that if a fire started, it would go up in flames because of the materials used. And so in his honor, I wanted to speak to that today, and it's that Allegro is built of steel, concrete, and stone. There's no plywood used in this building. Even what looks like siding is stained concrete. It has a 2-hour fire rating, and so all of our residents are very, very safe in tornadoes, earthquakes, or fire.
And those were specific design decisions to make it safe.
Right. It's like a commercial building. It is rock solid.
Yeah. Also, the center staircase, you also told me that there's fire curtains that come down as well.
Right. So there's a 3-story floating staircase and windows, and it leaves like a vacuum that could, a
like
fire
a chimney.
could.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a curtain that comes down, and it engulfs and encloses, thank you, that area so that no fire can come into the corridors.
Yeah, I would think that at a senior living center, you have to be worried about the person down the street, not just or down the hall, not just your own mom and dad, but somebody else leaving the pot on or leaving a candle or tipping over something.
Fires can happen for so many different reasons, even a kitchen fire. I don't want to blame it on residents' failures, but it's just it can happen, and just to know that your parent is safe in that home is...
Yeah. Allegro Senior Living in Richmond Heights, opening in November, right?
We are. We're opening. We're opening. We're open.
We're
it's
open.
November.
It's November.
We're here.
It's almost there, yes.
Allegro Senior Living. To find out more, allegroliving.com. This is going to be the signature senior living center in St. Louis. 314-656-7539, allegroliving.com. You really need to see it to see how nice it really is. We, as great as we are, we can't explain it. You have to go see it for yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. A picture's worth 1,000 words.
As great as you are, everyone needs to go see it to believe it.
Well, they need to come in and see all of us. We're a pretty cool group.
allegroliving.com, 314-656-7539. That's why I don't work there, because I'm not good enough to work there. Terry, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.